Hello, everyone. It's Fiona from Fearless Creations. Good evening. I'm an independent stamp demonstrator here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight, I'm going to be creating with the Meandering Meadows Suite, which is an online exclusive. Like to thank all those who always come every Tuesday to watch me craft live. And also a big thank you to those who catch up on my replays. I guess sometimes it's not always possible to catch me live. Now I'm just making sure that everything is okay on my end, so bear with me. My iPad is charging, so I can't. Bear with me. Just want to make sure. And I'll just give some time for the others to hop on. Okay. Rightio. Yep, I think we're all good. Okay. Lovely. I think we're all good to go now. I just need to turn that off. All right. So I'm using the Meandering Meadows Suite. This is the stamp set, and it comes with the dies. Now, in that suite, I'm just looking at my notes here. There's 16 stamps. They're photopolymer stamps, which are clear. The dies, there's 15 dies in that. It comes with 6x6 6x6 designer series paper. Now I've used a few of them. I've had this suite for quite a long time, but didn't get down to using it. So it's 48 sheets of pattern paper for each of 12 double-sided designs. So you've got the garden scenes, and then there's kind of a wash. Okay. It also comes with this dragonflies and butterflies. It's 90 adhesive backed pieces. 30 dragonflies. You get 30 dragonflies and 60 birds. I really love them. I've already used quite a few of that, so I'm definitely going to get that. It also comes with this ribbon, which is a pecan pie and very vanilla. It's 1 centimeter in width, and you've got 10 yards, which is about 9.1 meter of ribbon. So that's a lot of it. So I might be using, actually, I'll definitely be using the In the Moment stamp set, this one. There's going to be some coloring involved. So, hi, Sue. Oh, you do? Okay, good. So then you can see what I'm doing, and then, maybe just get it and do it, craft along with me. So I'll be using this image In the Moment. I've done quite a few cards with this, actually, and I most probably will be using the Go to Greetings. I love this. I love the fonts on here. It's got happy birthday, obviously thinking of you, just a note, thank you, and in different styles. Okay. Of course, the hello is only in that one font. I just realized that. Okay. So I might use that, not sure. This comes with sentiments, so I've got enough to play with. So since there's going to be some coloring involved, It's going to take a little bit of time. So all I'm saying is enjoy and relax. All right. I just want to show you this card that I made. I'm not sure. I may have posted this. This is a window card that I've done. This is again using the Meandering Meadows DSP. And I think that's really cute. But I won't be creating this card tonight. Okay. So let me I'll just put this away and get my colors going. But first things first, I'll stamp my image. I'm trying to find some space here. Okay, so let me move all this out of the way. And when I need it, I'll grab it from here. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this image. Actually, I just want to see what's this width. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to use my Memento Black ink. Oh, thank you, Sue. I'm getting the hang of using this streaming now. Now I know that the camera on my phone, that needs to be correct. Then that way if the print is showing up correctly on my phone, then that means it should show up correctly on the Facebook on my computer. So yeah, it all looks good at the moment. So I'm going to stamp this image more to this edge. I think I have to look at I should have another table on the side here, I think. Where is my sample card? That's what I need. Yeah, so it's going to be like that. All right. Basically, it's going to be a card. Can you see that? Yep. Oh, there's a slight delay. So this is the card I'm going to create, okay? I normally don't like to show it before, but this will give you an idea. Right. I'm going to stamp this about here, maybe higher. I probably should take this off because it's keeping on slipping and sliding. Okay. Now, the colors I'm going to be using my Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to make her top nice and bright. So I've got a pumpkin pie. For her pen, I'm not sure at this stage. I probably will be using Misty Moonlight or maybe Blueberry Bushel. All right, so I don't know as yet. I have the bronze, which I might use for her skin. And I forgot I made the Stampin' Up colors, which are the skin tones 2, 3, 4, and 500. Okay, right. So, I forgot about her hair. So I'm going to make her hair maybe a dark smoky slate. All right. So let's get this going. Do you have this in the moment stamp, Sue? Because you can color along with me. So if you hop on, just say hi so I know who you are. Thank you for those who keep on coming on, and those who watch the replay. I really appreciate that. So I said we were going to do, maybe I'll do her hair clip blue so it matches up with her pants. Okay. You know what? Now that I know how to get this closer, maybe I should get this closer. Is it not working? Oh, maybe that's gone too close. There's a bit of a delay, so I'm finding it hard. Oops, I've gone too. Oh, come on. One moment. It's a bit glitchy. Sorry. That's better, I think. Just give it a few minutes, a few seconds rather. Is that close enough? I think you can see that now better, isn't it? All right. Sorry about that. As I'm getting better at it. Oh, okay, Marilyn does. All right. So now we're going to color her top. So I'm taking the the dark pumpkin pie. And I had a look at Jay Soriano's coloring. As I said, I do his coloring classes. I did one, but he has one on which you can purchase if you're wanting to do the in the moment coloring class. So I haven't purchased that, but I had a look at his and kind of following his coloring. So he had done a dark shade around there and around just underneath her sleeve. Okay, and then about there, just where all the lines are. Let's see how this turns out. Oops, that's not good. Just blend that. The Stampin' Blends really work well. They really, because it's alcohol markers, alcohol pens rather, they make you look like an artist. So you can just blend those harsh lines that I made. It doesn't make it look streaky. You can just, wherever the marks are, just use the dark color. And we just have to do that, a little bit of shading there. Okay, so that's her top. Again, just go over it if you think you need a little bit more. Again, just get the light pumpkin pie and just blend that in again. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm still trying to understand where the light comes from and all that. I'm just, going with the flow. I took the light Cajun craze, but I don't know. I don't know how to, get that ombre kind of effect. Now, what we're going to do with her pants, should I go Blueberry Bushel or should I go Misty? I don't know. What do you reckon? Maybe Misty? I'll go with Misty, do you think? Let me know. Just want to see if everything's okay here. All right, we'll do the Misty, I think, because I can't see comments here. Oh, my iPad's playing up too. Never mind. Yep. We'll go with this. So we want maybe the dark here. Misty, lovely. Okay. There's a bit of a delay, so I'll just put. So wherever the marks are, again, just use all that to so all I'm doing is just using the dark Misty Moonlight. And excuse me, sorry. No rhyme or reason. I'm just I think and just make this dark here as well, because obviously there'll be a shadow there. And a shadow here, maybe. Okay, so let's get this light. Oh, don't tell me I used it the other way around. No, that's right. And just leave a little white on the edge there. Is this? The wrong one up. Just blend that again. That is so strange. I'll just go over the dark again. So different. Okay. I'll show you the coloring on the other one that I did. Right. Now, for the cup, I will use the Blueberry Bushel. So I'm using the dark Blueberry Bushel. Okay. Is that the dark? No, sorry, that was the light. Let's go over that again. Okay. And now we'll touch that up with the light. Okay. Now, let's get this bronze and we'll do that as a skin color for her. Just a little bit here. And so we want a darker shade here because that would be, I'm using the 400. Okay. And that would be dark here as well because that would cast a shadow. Right. I have no clue about all this, but yeah, I'm thinking that definitely would be no light there. So now let's blend that in again. Okay. And let's do her arms. So we'll put just a dark shadow there. I'll use the other bullet tip. Okay, so now we need to color the cushion. I wonder what color should we put the cushions? Maybe nice, I don't know, Highland Heather, you think? Or maybe we'll put, what's this? Berry Burst. I haven't used that. So we'll make it nice and colorful. Why not? Well, maybe I should pick up the colors from here because she'd be looking out from here. Should be fine, I think. Oh, that's okay. So we'll go in with the dark. Again, I like using the bullet tip. So we've got a little bit of cushion here. Hope I'm not going off camera. Is this the dark? Yep, it's the dark. Now we'll highlight these marks that are here on the cushion. Okay, and there is another little cushion there. Okay, so now let's put the light shade. Now this doesn't come with the dies, so I'll have to fussy cut this image. Okay, I think that looks nice. Now, oh, I need that for later. So now we'll use the 2, 3, and the 400. Okay, so she's sitting on a bench, so we'll try and see. Now this was me just trying, to put a wood color in there. So let's see how we go. I'm going to be cutting out all of this. Okay, so put that there. So this is 300. Now this I want to extend because I want to go through, so just freehand it. And then we've got another line coming around there, I guess. And another one there. Okay. Oops. I stabbed myself there. And so let's extend, because I need to extend this. So it covers the whole card at the bottom. Okay. Now for the cushion, should I go with this one? Let me see what this looks like. I need a scratch paper. Oh. Sorry, just need a little piece of paper. What does this look like? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so with this, I'm just going to give like a darker around here, because that would cast a shadow. And what's this? 200. Nothing too fussy. Wish I had a textured wood finish. I think there's one in the online exclusive at the moment. Then I'll just fill it in with another color. What's this? 300. Oh, that's a bit dark. Doesn't look like anything just yet, but I don't know. I just played around with it and did something. Maybe I'll get the brush tip now. Okay. So, let me just fill that in. Okay. Again, I just played around with it and just filled it in again. As I said, no rhyme or reason. If I had one of those textured stamps, which is online. Again, fill that in. Just to give it a little bit of shading. Okay, that should be fine. Oops. Just making grains, the wood grain. Just squiggly lines. And that just gives it a different, yeah, I don't know if you can see that properly. Right. Now I'm going to cut this out. I needed to show you this so that so we won't make this too straight here. And I'm just going to cut out the window as well. Okay. So cut around the cushion. Let me just take out this extra piece off. And I've just realized that I stamped the image on the basic white cardstock. You want to stamp it on basic the thick cardstock. Because this is going to need a little bit of, what I might do is use the foam adhesive backing because it needs to be a little bit more sturdy. And what I do is I take the craft knife and cut off these white bits in between. When I purchased the Meandering Meadows, the DSP, it kind of looked very nice online. But when I got it, I thought, oh my God, this is really busy. But I had to look at Pinterest to get a few ideas of how to pair, to mix and match it. And then once you start, as I said, once you start cutting into your paper, it just all flows. And I thought this would be nice with this lady looking out and pondering. So cut that up, get that off. Now don't forget to catch me live on Fridays for my fun fold. I'll be using the Meandering Meadows again. Again, just give it a little jagged edge there. Okay, now I need my craft mat. Let's clear up this mess. And you'll need a craft knife. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these white bits from here, okay? Just be careful. Let's go in a little bit more. Okay, and then I need to take this off. Oopsie. Try to go as close to the edge. And take that off. Now what I would do is with these white edges, I just take maybe I'll take this bronze and run it around the edges so that it's not, you don't have those white edges showing. Looks much better. Okay. And then I'll take it here in the middle and here. All right. So that's the coloring done. And I can see there's a little spot of white here, which needs, I think her pants need to be, or is it her top? Yeah, that must be her pants. Yeah, that's better. Right, let's move all this away and we create the card now. So I'll just move that. So I'm going to use this image because we'll get her looking out that way. So I'll probably use the thick cardstock. So I'm showing it to you from scratch. Okay. So we're going to make a top fold card. I'm sorry, I can't get the full thing in here. And you can use the colors that coordinate with this set. I just wanted to make my card bases white, but there's heaps there. There's balmy blue, there's basic black, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, crushed curry, fresh freesia, garden green, granny apple green, Highland heather, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, night of navy, orchid, oasis, pecan pie, petal pink, pumpkin pie, and shaded spruce. So there's heaps of colors to play with. I'm just wondering whether I should maybe do this. You know what? Let's not muck around too much. So let's go and cut this. So we're cutting this at 4 and 1/8. Keep that for the next card and score that at 5 and 7/8. I'm going to take my blade off. So make sure made up at the edge like that. So I'm using that top edge there and the side. And get a good score. Right. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut out the middle, the aperture, and let me get my dies. I'm going to be using this. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not going to be using it out of that. I'm going to use it from here. So we want that to come here. So if I place it, yeah, should be good. I hope you saw that. Maybe you didn't. How come today I cannot get the full length in? Sorry if I was off camera. That's pretty much straight. Just move it a little bit. Yep. So what I'm going to put that through the machine. Just run that through my cut and emboss, which is here to my right. Let me take that off. Okay. So with this one, what I did was I used the foam adhesives, and it doesn't give you much wriggle room. So you can see there's a little bit of an overlap here. Where am I? Can you see that? So this time I'm not going to use my foam adhesive, and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/8. So this will be the top piece. So it's going to be flush against this. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that I get this piece, this image here, so that she's looking out. All right. Maybe I can go up a little bit. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So let's cut this at the same width. Oops, not that. But since I want that in there, let's see. Yep, I'll do it this way. So I'll just cut it 4 1/16, just a shy narrower. And we know this is 6 inches, so we'll just take off the bottom. Again, we can make it 5 3/4. I'm not going to see that bit. Keep this, you can use that for later. So I'm going to glue this on here. Okay, let's do that. Where's my silicone mat? Yep, good. See, the other side is pretty too. And then what I'll do is I'll put some dimensionals on the top piece. Okay. I'm going to put that about there. Maybe I'll go further away. Oh, sorry, we want to go further away now. I'm not doing any coloring. That explains why you couldn't see me, because I had zoomed in. Couldn't see what I was doing. I'm thinking, why is it? As I said, I'm getting used to all of this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put dimensionals on here and just raise that up. I like the foam adhesive. You know what? I'm going to try it because I might apply some glue. Fingers crossed I get it to do what it's, to glue properly. So I'll cut this off about there. Sorry. You know what? I might, I don't know. Is that wide enough? Yeah, that's good. So let's glue that down. Fingers crossed. I'll put the straighter edge here. See, it still went crooked. I knew I should not have done that, but, and the thing is, it's quite a strong glue. I'll just get it down a little bit. Okay, that's better. Right. Now we'll get the narrow pieces. And then I'll put one piece here. Let's get that here. And we'll get this one on this side. And what I'm going to do is, once I take that off, I'll put some glue just to give me a little bit of wiggle room. Much easier doing it this way, but you run the risk of Let's see. No. I'm going to have to cut this narrower. And about there. Yep. Okay. Right. Let's hope I get this to glue straight. It's quite sticky. Oops. Let's do this. This is so that I can get, you don't have to do this, but it has enough of sticky on there, but I just don't want it to glue straight away. So that, ooh, I hope I get this. Let me stand up. There must be an easier way to do this. There's a bit of overhang there, but I can always cut that off. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue her down here. See, I'm still short here a little bit. Never mind. I wanted that to come right across, but that's okay. Let me cut this overhang. And the card is pretty much done. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's glue that down. So we can put this here. And just a little bit here. I think I put glue behind the cushion. You wouldn't need to do that. Right. Now, we'll put a few birds, maybe. If I can find my, where did I keep that? Sorry. I did have my birdies here. A moment. Okay, for some reason I can't find it, but, well, we might just put a sentiment instead. Let me throw my rubbish. I just showed it to you guys, but it's not here anymore. Put it in here. No. Well, there's always something. I lose always something. It'll be here. I know it's like it's staring at my face. I know that. Or did I put it back? You know what? We can put some butterflies instead. How about that? I did want to put the birdies. There we can put a little butterfly there. One around here. And then one there. So these are the brushed brass butterflies. It's probably sitting somewhere here. But anyway, doesn't matter. Okay. Now, sentiment. What sentiment can we put? Maybe hello. Actually, no, because she's looking out. So maybe thinking of you. Thinking of you. Maybe that's what we should be putting. I've got that on there. We can probably pick up on the blueberry bushel, make it a little bit, or maybe, what is the other color on there? Highland Heather, Melon Mango. Maybe we'll pick up that. Or since I've done the cushion with Berry Burst, maybe we'll do that too. That probably will tie it all in together. So where is Berry Burst? Here we go. All right. And then the card will be done. So Berry Burst. When you're using brand new stamps, just give it a rub so that it stamps well. And I'll get some scrap here. Thinking of you. I think that's more appropriate for the scene that I have there. Again, I think I'm going to fussy cut that. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm just following the stamp, the shape of the stamp. So we went like that. And down like that. I'm just copying the shape that's on the stamped image. Sorry, on the stamp, on the photopolymer stamp. Okay, then back up this way. And then down like this. Cut that off. Okay. There we go. So we can either put that there. I think there's a lot happening down here, so we put it up here. Okay. And all we need is just glue on this side. Maybe we need a little bit here as well. And there you have it. That's the card I made yesterday. And this is this one. Okay. Do you like it? Card number 1. All right. Let me just clear this up a little bit, and hopefully I'll find my adhesive birds and bees, and here it is. See? Always the way. Right, so let's get my next card. So this one is this card here. It's a gap card. And I'm going to do this slightly different, okay? Because after I did it, I'm thinking, I don't know if I like that. It should have been like right to the edge. Anyway, that's my second card. I've got my image stamped here. So what we need for the basket is pecan pie. For the flowers, we'll use, what color should we use for the flowers? Maybe melon mango. It's one of the colors. And for the green, I'm going to use Old Olive. I think this is Old Olive. Yeah, I love Old Olive. Okay, so 3 colors. Like that. So we'll start off with the dark pecan pie. Yep. Now I want the bullet tip. Okay, let's see how I do this again. Is that better? I think that's much better. Okay, just one moment, sorry. Okay. So again, wherever there's the dark marks, just use the dark pecan pie. Now under the leaves, there's going to be some shadow. So we'll make that just dark around the leaves. Let me know if you can see this, okay? And I think that is part of, what's that? Yeah, that's part of the basket. And there's some markings here as well. Okay, so that should be enough for maybe a little bit on the inside for the dark. I will get the light pecan pie. Oh, sorry, my banner's right in the way. Apologies. I take that off. Apologies. Okay, so now we're going to use the light pecan pie and just blend that all in. Wherever there's spaces in between the flowers and the leaves, obviously that must be the basket. And there's a little bit here of the basket. What is that? Hard to tell sometimes. No, okay. Right. Now let me get my old olive. This doesn't look right. I think I must have mixed up the caps, but that's okay. So I'm taking the dark old olive and just putting a little bit on the leaves. You can hardly notice it. I mean, if you didn't do it, it wouldn't matter. Just where the vein is. One there, one there. That's about, oh, I missed a little bit of the basket here. I can see it. Right, now I'm taking the light old olive. What's your favorite green in the Stampin' Up! Blends? Mine is definitely the old olive. I don't mind Granny Apple Green, but I always tend to go for the old olive. Actually, it's my favorite green as well in the Stampin' Up! Colors. What's that? Oh, that's part of the basket as well. Oops, I thought that was a leaf, but that's okay. I'll just... No wonder it didn't look right. Thinking, what is that? Okay, that's one of the markings of the basket. While you're coloring, you'll notice. Okay, yeah, now that looks like the top of the basket. Right, so I've done all the leaves. Let's do the flowers. I'm using the dark melon mambo. Actually, the light is not that much lighter, so you won't see the difference in that, but making it nice and bright. A little bit there. And I can see a few more spots that I need to cover up. Once you color it all in, then you can kind of, see what's missing. Like there's a few white spots in there. So definitely I have to put in some brown here. Okay, and a bit here. Yep, that's fine. And I missed a flower. Okay, that's done. Let's put that away. And we'll cut this. I didn't want to do all of this in advance because I wanted to show some of the coloring as well. So I hope you don't find this too tedious. But I thought every time I just rush through things, and I thought, you know what? I'll do it step by step, and you can always catch up if you're getting held up or anything like that. Just running that through cut and emboss. So we'll leave that there for the moment. Now, let me get my, how do I want to make this card? Do I want it this way? You know what? I always tend to go for top folding cards, so I'm just going to have to do that. I probably could have cut my cards and kept it already, because you know how cards are cut. But since I'm only going to do 3 cards, I'll keep this other one for the next one. So again, we're doing it at 4 1/8. And we are going to score that at 5 7/8. And maybe I should push this out now. Oops, not closer. Go out. Better? I need to remember to do that every time. Okay. And now, just want to make sure. Just place that there. Push that against that edge there. And this one against this edge. May have cut that crooked, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Now, with this one, I cut the DSP, put it onto the top of the card, and then cut it out. But I'm thinking, and I hate changing what I do, but I'm thinking maybe I will put it on this, cut this up, and the piece that remains, I can put it down. So I'll make it like a gap card. So I want more of this image here. So we'll cut this at 4 1/8. Again, you can keep this for another card. And maybe I'll get rid of the bottom. So we'll make that there. A little less than 5 7/8, because I noticed there's always an overhang. I'll keep my cut. I'm going to put this down here. See, there's still an overhang there. That's okay, I'll cut it up later. So I want more of the sky, so what I'll do is I will glue this down first. That's so pretty on this side too. The other card, I've forgotten what the other card looks like. Again, don't forget, on Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll come to you with a fun fold. If there's any fun folds that you would like me to try. As I said, I love trying them. I love making fun folds. So I want more of the sky, so I'll make sure that it's all equal on the top, even on the top. And I'll cut off the overhang. So what I'm going to do now, there we go. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. So all depends on how much of a gap you want. So this one I went about 3 inches down to this corner, at this corner here. I don't know if I want to change it. We won't muck around with it. I just don't want to, you know. So let me, I'm thinking if we do it there and maybe come down here. But I didn't try it, so I don't want to do it on my live. So let's measure that 3 inches down. Get my pencil. And then what I'll do is, oh, I can't even see it. Yep, there's it there. I'm putting it there in the track with the point at this end here. Okay. So just cut that. Okay. So then that will sit on here. Why does this feel? This is not 4 1/8. 4 and 1/8. Bear with me. That's all right. It is 4 1/8. Why is this showing? Why is this feeling like it's overhanging? My card is a teeny weeny bit shy of 4 1/8. Okay, never mind. I'm going to have to cut off the overhang again. So I'll put that on dimensionals. And then this one, I'll probably cut about 3/4 inches. So let me mark that. These are all, you know, I saw it on Pinterest and I didn't have any measurements. So that looks like 1 inch. Okay, I'm going to make it 1 inch. I'm measuring 1 inch from the top there. And then obviously I need 1 inch this way. How do I do this? Let's measure that this side over here. So that's about 1 inch there. Okay. So where are you? From there to there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, why am I struggling? So I can put it along this 1 inch line. Yeah, I just had a light bulb moment. That's probably the best way to do it rather than measure and everything. So just put it, if you want it at the 3/4 inch, put it there. If you want it at the 1 inch, put it there. So I'm going to, this one was 3/4, but I'm going to put it at 1 inch. I wonder if I should do that. Then I have just a little bit of a corner. You know what? I'm going back to 3/4. So let's hold that down. I'm going to keep that pace. Okay. So we're going to put this down on dimensionals. And I think I'm going to use, I'm not going to use the foam adhesive because that is a bit tricky. So I'll have to take out a new one. A fresh new packet. I'm definitely going to be using heaps of this. So let's do this. Okay, stick, 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 stick. Sue still with me? Yep. I knew this was going to go over a little bit. Tell me, is it something you want to see me doing, like coloring? And maybe what I could have saved time on is maybe doing the card bases. I probably could have done that. I think that should be enough. So now let's put this all in here, all my rubbish. Because sometimes, you know, I just do the coloring. I mean, I'm no artist, but the Stampin' Blends, anyone can use the coloring. I mean, color with Stampin' Blends. It all, you know, it makes you look like an artist. Okay, so let's put this here. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. See, that's crooked. But at least this gives me a little chance to lift it up. I won't worry about it. Okay, now this little bit here. Now before I do that, I want to put this down. And then I'll glue flat. Now, if you want to do it the way I did it with the other card, and I'll show you that one, I'm quite liking the card inside a card. See, because that's crooked. This is slightly off, okay? But you get what I'm trying to do. I don't know after all of that if I should have done it that way. But now that I've done it, it's going to have to do. I think the other one was had a better effect. I don't know why I changed my mind, but well, that's giving you alternatives. So you can decide which one you want to do. I think I'm liking the one that I did earlier. Okay, so let's put this down this way. Looks a bit busy to me. What I can do, I'll save that. Let me see Highland Heather, if I can get Highland Heather. I think that's a bit too busy. I might stuff it up. We will see. So, no, I need a bigger tip. Because I'm trying to pick up the Highland Heather from there. So I'm just rummaging through my pieces. So since this is 4 1/8, let's cut that at 4 1/8. And let's say we want, so about, so say we'll go about there, whatever that is. Say about 3 1/4, because I'm 3 inches down, yeah? So now, this is going to be tricky. Oh, yep, okay, I have to put it this way. All right. So let's get to this corner. It could be a fail. We'll see. One moment, let's make this. Okay, how about I measure this? Now you wouldn't be doing this because don't put that piece back. I feel it's a bit too busy. And now we said we put that at 3/4. Let's see if this worked. I think that's better, don't you think so? What do you reckon? I think it just pops up a little bit more. Now it's slightly off there, but that's because that's crooked. So again, if you're using dimensionals, put a little bit of glue so that you can move it around a little bit. With the foam adhesive, it doesn't work. So I'll just put that in. They can just slide that in there. There we go. That's much better. Much, much better. So what I'm going to do now is get my little basket that'll sit across on that. And I'll get a tag, which I did with this. So maybe we'll go for, what does this say? Every day is a fresh start. So maybe we'll put that like that. Okay. And this time I'm going to use Highland Heather for the ink. I probably could have used Highland Heather for the flowers as well. So I'm just getting some scrap piece of white. I think that should do. Let's see. Will that cut out the tag? Perfect. Oh, yep, perfect. So we'll always have something in our stash. I'll put that there. Oops. And I'll just run this through. Okay. I'll just put this here with me. So next time what I could do maybe is put all this, get all this ready. So we can put this like that. You know what? I'm not going to put this basket on here. I might do one off camera. You get the idea. Yeah. I think if I put it with the Highland Heather with the flowers, that'll all tie in together. Okay. Because I don't have much of melon mambo in here. All right. So what I would do is I would put that about here. or maybe go up a little bit more there and then put that there. So what I can do is put this, put the sentiment on, and I've got linen. I'll use the linen. I don't have anything in Highland Heather. So we'll just, I don't know, I don't measure, I just take a piece, double it up. I learned this from my upline. No, let's start that again. That's not how she taught me. Well, she didn't teach me, I just saw how she does them. Okay, so get that here. And glue dots to the rescue. So I'll put some glue on there. Oops. And so we want it on this end, on this corner. I got some precision tipped glue bottles. I ordered it from Amazon. And so now I'm using that. And we'll get the glue dots. I'll get that here. And I'll put that on here. Now that I found my birds, getting a bit messy again. Let me put all that away. Put this away. Let's see. We'll put a dragonfly on the sentiment here. They're really pretty. And maybe we'll have these birds flying away. One there. One there. And one here. I'll make sure I keep that there on the side. So that's card number. Yes, you just have to practice. So which one is your favorite? I mean, I messed this up a little bit, but I think the Highland Heather now pulls it up and makes it more brighter. Yeah. And as I said, once I put that there, it doesn't look too bad, but I might have to put it there. But I think it'll all tie in properly. With this one, that's the double card, a card inside a card. I quite like this style of card. The only thing I would do different is if you're going to do this card, just make sure you make it the same width. Probably you could take off 1/8 inch. I don't know. Do you think that looks okay? I just don't like these bits here. Or maybe I could have lined up the gap along with the inside of the card. I don't think it looks too bad. That's just me being a bit pedantic about it, but I don't think it looks bad. Okay, so that's card number 2. What do we have for card number 3? I think card number 3 is going to be simple. But I'll just show you how I did this. The coloring doesn't take too long. It's up to you. If you want to stick around, I can do that. Let me know if you want to watch that. But if you don't want to, then that's okay as well. So then I'll just shorten. Again, it's a card inside a card. All right. So where is my that I cut? So we need 2 card bases. So we'll take the basic white the thick cardstock. And then for the inside, we'll do just the basic white, because otherwise it'll just get very thick. Okay. Let me know in the comments, do you want to show you how I did the wheelbarrow? Oh, you keep watching. Okay, thank you, Sue. So I'm going to make this 4 inches. And I'll still score it at 5 7/8. But once I fold it, I will just cut off 1/8 inch. It's easier to do it that way, I find anyway. Okay. So again, let's get this. And as I said, it's easier to just chop off the end. So we'll take off 1 inch at the bottom, folded. All right. So that will be the inside. This one will be the card base on the outside. Now with this, just want to make sure again, butt it to that there. Right. Now with this one, what I did, what did I do? I found it a little bit hard, but what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to glue the middle, because I don't want, what I did actually was cut out this centerpiece and then lined it back in. And I think that's much harder. So what I'm going to do for this one is, since it's going to be, let me think. Yeah, so we have to glue it on here. So since I want this part of my picture, I'm going to cut off this side. So 4 1/8. And then I've got a lot of these pieces, so I can make some panel cards, I think. And I'm going to cut off the bottom. So it's normally 5 7/8, but I think I'll just cut off a tad more. I hope it's not. Well, we'll soon find out. I just want to think this out before I go and do this. Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue around the edges so that I free up the middle. So okay. Okay. I don't know why the edges are showing, but anyway. Now what I'm going to do is take my die, place that, say, about there. You want to make sure it's equal on the sides. See how far up you want to go. I might just get that down a little bit. I think that's okay. I'm not sure why these white edges are showing, but look at this. It came perfect. Somehow, I don't know why my cardstock is not lining up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that through the die cutting machine. It's just here to my side, so give me one moment while I put that through. Needs some more elbow grease there. Okay, just want to take that off gently so it doesn't tear your paper. Okay, and then this sprays up that. Okay, so then what we want to do is we want to put that in here, but I'll leave that for the moment. Okay, and then this piece will glue inside. All right, so let me put that aside. Now I did stamp my image, but I think I'm going to do that with black. I think it looks better in black. It seems more vibrant. The gray seems very, very dull to me. Okay, so let me get a piece. Right. I'm going to use my Memento black ink. It's the best for your blends. And for this, I'll need Smoky Slate for the Stampin' Blends and the basic black. And then you want to decide what colors. Now, since I've got blue in here, maybe I'll do the flowers blue. I find it easier when it's a big stamp image. It's better to take the ink pad to the stamp. All right. So I'll glue, sorry, put that image down here. Perfect. I need these pieces. I've got this magnetic plate. I'm sure, I don't know, Sue, did you buy the magnetic plate? So I didn't get rid of the magnetic plate. When I'm using it, I just use it to keep my dies on there. So let's get basic black. The Smoky Slate, I think I did use that for the hair, for hair. And we said we would get Blueberry Bushel. And we're going to get Old Olive, my favorite green. Okay. Now, I've been cutting so many cards. I've got a lot of these pieces left over, and I'll show you. I'll probably keep making cards out of them and do something with it. So let's start with the basic black. I'll put black for the handle. And we'll do the wheel. So just leave a little white bit there. Don't color it all in. And then I take this part here. Again, I just leave a little bit of white. And down at the bottom here. A lot of people lost power with the storm that happened in the afternoon. It was crazy. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm looking at my own coloring here, just making sure. So we'll take the smoky slate. Let's get the dark one. Again, we'll put all the dark coloring around the leaves because that's where all the shadows will be. Just go around like that. And maybe dark there. Get my light shade and just blend that all in. So there's no, you just want to blend it in so it, it all doesn't look like there's a dark bit there, and then I just blend that, and I just again leave a little bit of white. Okay. Now there's a bit of the rim that probably will be a bit dark there, and maybe a bit dark here. And around the leaves there could be a bit of shadow. There, and maybe around here. Again, just fill it all in. And here, I'm just doing wherever it's dark, that's where I'm putting the dark smoky slate. And then this will all be a lighter shade of the smoky slate. And again here. Well, next time I'll make a red wheelbarrow. Okay, that should be good enough. No, I've got the wrong cover. This card is almost done, really. So let's get the blueberry bushel. I want that's the dark. That's the light, sorry. This is the dark, okay. Again, let's put the dark dots in there, the centers. I notice we have something there that we can put another color. Maybe we'll put melon mango there. So again, just color in the flowers. Again, it doesn't make a difference whether you, because the blueberry bushel, light and dark, you can't really see. So what I might do is actually put black centers just to pop up the flowers, make it pop out a little bit more. There. Thank you for sticking with me, Sue. I'm not sure, there's someone else watching, but I don't know who it is. Thank you to whoever's watching along and sticking with me. Okay, so I might just go with the black and make this even more darker. Okay, that's better. And let's get the old olive. Again, just coloring the dark old olive, just the vein of the leaf. Yeah. And then just go back with the light and just blend that in. I just noticed that there's a little bit of gray missing there, so I'll just fill that in. As I said, once you start coloring, you sort of kind of know, okay, that's part of the wheelbarrow. Oops, went out there a little bit. Okay, where's the gray? A little bit here and a little bit there. Okay, now I should really be making this gray because this is probably part of the wheelbarrow inside the wheelbarrow. Okay. Now that looks like it's outside. Now let's get my melon mango.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Maybe his dad had to be hospitalized. Glenn.
Sorry, that was my husband. Light. Oh, I wanted melon mango, not what's that? Yeah, that's what I want. Just coloring. I don't know what those are. Those are just the fill-ins, I think. Just go dabbing away. Okay, and maybe this little bit here. A bud of some sort. Okay, right, that's done with coloring. So I'll just run this through. And I'll put all the finished cards on hopefully tomorrow. I might just call it a night. Normally I try and upload everything, but I hope you like the cards so far that I've shown you. As I said, I'm going to be using the same cardstock for my fun fold. I can't wait to show you that one. I've got heaps of fun folds to show, but I'm going to keep them to just the one. Okay, so let's put this card together. Let's put that in. For this, I use my seal. I find it much easier. I can't believe I'm saying that because this is one thing I just couldn't get it to work rather. So just butt that up against that ridge. I don't know if you can see that. That bump rather. And put that down there. And what I do is I just glue this down here like that. Okay, so let's put some glue there. Oh, yep, it's coming out. It took me a while to play with this, but I kind of like it. It's quite a nice set. I feel there's heaps you can do with this. Just simple cards. I wonder if I should, no, I'm not going to put it on there. So make sure this is sitting nice and flat so you can butt that up at the edge there. Okay, so now what we would do is I'll just put that about there. Can you see that overhang? I'll fix that after. I don't know why. And we'll put that about there. How cute does that look? Okay. Yes, there are a lot of people without power. I think they were saying that they were only going to get it about 10 o'clock. Maybe here. Just want to make sure. Yep, about there. And a little bit there. You want to make sure you're not putting glue on the back here because obviously. So we'll put that about there. Oh, I did put glue on here. So you just want to be careful because you don't want to shut your card up. So what I would do is get my embossing buddy because it's a bit gluey there and take out all the sticky. Okay. So with this, I'll get this. I used this die, which is from the Stitch Rectangles, Stitch Rectangles. And then this tag piece comes from the merriest Christmas bundle we had. Well, it's still there. Okay, so I'll quickly do that, and then we're done. Let's see if this is enough. Perfect. Okay. Oh, where's the pig? So just at the top of the tag. Okay. So let me, so this one, I might just put blueberry bushel. Just give it a little bit of color to it, add a little bit more color. I won't put it in black. And I'll glue that there. I hope I'm using the camera. Every day is a fresh start. Beautiful. Okay, so let me glue this down. Just a little bit of glue here. Okay, you want to go out. Almost done. Okay, so I just put that about the middle. That looks like the middle to me. Okay, I'm done. She's whining. All right. So then, oh, Let's glue that. I'll hold that down a bit. And so we'll be putting some glue here. Yep, that should be enough. Come on. About there. Okay, and then let's get some of the twine. Pull that down. No, that was too small on one end. Okay, here we go. That's much better. And then I'll cut this bit off. Okay, and let's put the glue dot on there. We can put some dragonflies, I guess. Maybe one dragonfly in the wheelbarrow. And one dragonfly here. Maybe another one here. And there you have it. Let me get all my cards. Move this all out of the way. And there's that card there. That's the second card. And this is my first. All right. This was another one that I did off camera. Okay. And that's all done. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you to those who always watch the replay. I'm appreciate it a lot. And I'll see you on Friday at 9 a.m. with using the same DSP, but a fun fold. Thank you once again. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Bye, Sue.